Hello everyone, this is Zilzen Zilftor, and I am doing the main story quest line of Stormblood, and hopefully we don't get disconnected. Everyone else is getting disconnected, and I got a scary little disconnect thing near my name a second ago, and I think one of the guildies got booted out again. So, here we go. We got to... Aw. Okay. We got to Rhalgr's Reach last night before I got tired, and then we left. uh, so the promise of a new beginning. Okay. Now, I know you would not have come all this way unless you had something important to discuss, and I'm eager to hear what it is you have to say. But let's not do this on our doorstep, eh? Come with me. I guess it would help if I actually had my microphone near my mouth. I love the new sound for when you do the questesses. Oh, and we have like aetherites to gather up as well. It's like the new quest sounds like make you feel like you're badass and about ready to go smash things. Though to be fair, I doubt I'll be smashing anything as a scholar. The server has been super wonky today with random disconnects and booting people and whatnot. I got booted. I was running another guildie through Tamter earlier, and I got booted on a boss fight, and I'm so happy that no one died. I was worried. Oh. That's it there. It was super scary. But I guess like a couple other... Because like it was a full FC run, and I think 3 out of 4 people got disconnected. It's pretty funny. Alrighty.
Allow me to welcome you once more to Rhalgr's Reach, our humble headquarters. My name is Conrad Kemp, and I have the dubious honor of overseeing operations here.
It is a pleasure to meet you, Master Kemp. I am Alphino Leveilleur, of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, as are my comrades. Before I speak of our purpose here, pray allow me to thank you for sheltering Ida, forgive me, Lys, and Papalimo at great risk to yourselves.
No, there's no need for that. They risked their necks for us enough times. 'Twas the least we could do.
That guy sounds so much like Illbred. I swear to God.
I wanted to, I mean, about the mask and...
Don't fret over that. You're not the first person to take up arms against the Empire under a false name. We'd do the same if we had any sense. My condolences for your loss, John.
Papalimo laid down his life to save us, to give us a chance to make a better future for ourselves. There will never be a better time to drive the Garleans from our lands. But we have to take the lead on this. We can't leave it to fanatics like Ilberd.
More than a few of our people were taken in by his promises. Followed him all the way to the wall. Good men and women who never came back. When Monago told us what had happened, how the bastard had made sacrifices of them for his twisted ritual, by Rhalgr, it filled me with an unholy fury. But what's done is done. Best we can do now is see that it wasn't all in vain.
That is why we are here today, sir. To see that some good comes of this tragedy. On behalf of the Eorzean Alliance, we do hereby extend a formal offer of military assistance to the Alamegan resistance.
Do you now? Well, go on then. I'm sure there's more to it than that. So that's the way of it, eh? The Alliance, hoping to avoid a direct confrontation with the superior forces of the Empire, wishes to engage them by proxy with our vastly inferior ones. My comrades and I must confer on your proposal. A moment, if you please.
Of course, Master Camp. Take all the time you require.
Oh, Alpha no, I swear to God, every time an expansion comes out, his voice is changing. And my theory is, with every new expansion, he gets a little bit more mature. So it's like you're watching him go from boy to man, and right now he's kind of like post-puberty, I guess? I don't know. That's what I'm telling myself. He's getting more mature, and his balls are dropping. A haven for the bold. Let's see what we got. Nothing for me. Oh, I'll take the materia, I guess. Sell it. But none of this I can use. So it would seem we find ourselves with the surfeit of time. Ah, forgive me. You are free to look around Rhalgr's reach. In fact, I would encourage you to do so. It'll give you a better grasp of our current circumstances. Thank you, Master Kemp. I believe we will do just that. Let us make the most of this opportunity and assess the Resistance's capabilities. Free to poke our noses wheresoever we will, eh? I like the sound of that. Well, I already know this place inside out. I can show you around if you like, Sylvan. Sorry, name was pronounced lease. Like, I will lease you my pen, kind of a thing. Great, let's get started. My husband just brought me like a shit ton of food. Like, literally, just came and exploded into our room and brought me a shit ton of food. Best husband ever! I'll bet you think the Resistance is mostly made up of Alamegan Highlanders like me. But the truth is, we don't even count for half. We've got Hellsguard from all the way over by the Spining here. Wow. With plenty of seekers of the sun like Nago. There's even some beastmen, well, beast women, I suppose. Like that one over there. She's an Anata. They've been with us for a while now. Well, one of the smaller factions has. The rest won't have anything to do with us. We're no different from the Garleans to them. They keep to themselves, spending all of their time crafting. Anata, I guess, make the most amazing jewelry, by the way. They use magics to twist metals and crystal into shapes you wouldn't believe. It's a pity people hardly ever get to see their work, but then most don't even know they exist. That's enough about them anyway. Let's take a closer look at the statue of Rhalgr, shall we? So I guess we're gonna get a tour. I got so much food from him. Glorious food. Pretty awe-inspiring, isn't it? The breaker of worlds who guided our ancestors through these lands all those centuries ago. Ida used to tell me the story on stormy nights. She wanted me to understand, to remember. At the end of the 5th astral era, when the waters rose higher and higher, people all across Eorzea beseeched the heavens for a sign, and lo, a burning star appeared in the eastern sky and led the way to these mountains of Gyre Abania. They who were saved by his grace pledged to honor and revere him, to devote themselves to great works without and within. A storm of blood approaches fast. Hells open, heavens weep, for no one soul doth lie beyond the measure of his reach. That last part was inscribed on the stone by a monk of the Fist of Rhalgr. Ida explained it to me. A day will come, bringing strife and sorrow that none may escape. Waste not these precious hours, but in quiet preparation make strong the body and mind. I don't know if that storm of blood is finally upon us, but if it is, I have to believe that everything we've been through, everything that has led us to this point, will see us through in the end. Sorry, that was a bit melodramatic, wasn't it? Let's keep moving, shall we? Off to the infirmary. I don't want to see a bunch of sick people. So my husband got me one of my favorite things from Taco Bell, taco salad, with all the hot sauce, and one of the Starburst drinks. So yeah, he's the keeper. Oh, my guildie, and I'm missing my thingy. And I went to go click on my guildie. Alright, no matter how carefully we planned our operations, casualties were inevitable. It's a sad thing to think about, but it's also important to remember the cost, as Conrad would say. We should go. I'll show you the Aetheryte Plaza next. Oh, jeez. A seer ran past a level 70 rare hunt on the way over here. That's fucking scary.
I don't understand.
Oh,
Pass a level 70 rep.
really? My phone. Gotta love iPhones. When you see one eighth right, you see them all right? Not quite. This one's an older design, dating back decades to when the Fist of Rhalgr was still here. It may look a little different, but it works just as well as any other. I'll show you where the settlers are next, but don't forget to attune to the aetheryte before you go. Well, joke's on you. I tuned last night before I logged off. Didn't want to forget that. I'm like, oh hey, I can mount. Arms, armor, potions, you name it, these folks got it. Their resistance would be in a bad way without brave merchants to keep it provisioned. If you're short on anything or you need something repaired, these are the people to speak to. Oh, Alfie and Alice are here. Why don't we see how they're getting on? Not with each other, they're brother and sister. Ew. Alright, so none of these I would be able to use on my character because literally none of them I have to do. So I'll just take the Neteria and probably just throw it on the auction or market board, whatever. Alright, let's see. No. No. No! What does it look like, though? Let's try it on. Well, that looks hideous. We'll take the materia and sell that, too. Alright, come to take the measure of our friendly neighborhood merchants? Can we just get on with the killing of the things? They're a bold lot, that much is plain. If the Imperials found out they were peddling their wares to the Resistance, they would be lucky to escape with their lives. 'Tis a gamble, and I admire their courage, but their motives could hardly be said to be altruistic. Minago. Ah, here you are. I've been looking all over for you. She's the reason why I have my hair. We finished discussing your proposal and we're ready to receive you all back at the tent. I sent someone to fetch Ishtola and Krill, so if you'd like to follow me. Now, I should note that while I'm doing these quests on my main character, I'm just going to assume you are pretty much where I am as regards to how the game plays and yada yada. So this isn't going to be a newbie focused video, and still you'll be learning with me in that sense if you are the same level as I am and leveling this up. But I mean, I'm still going to do Terra's newbie videos and really focus on the newbie stuff for there. I mean, I still have to relearn Bard on her. So think of this as your average shitty gamer like me. I am not a pro by any means. You know, I haven't even raided in this game. I haven't even healed or raided in this game. Like endgame rating, not primal rating.
Thank you all for waiting. We have reached a consensus.
I honestly wonder if they use the same voice actor from Ilbred that they use for this guy, because he really sounds like Ilbred to me.
I, Conrad Kemp, do hereby accept the Eorzean Alliance's proposal. You must understand, however, that our cooperation comes with certain caveats.
Like, you must suck my... What?
Those caveats being...
I take no joy in this, just so you know. Were it within my power, I'd offer you more assistance. But the resistance is far more fragmented than you realize. The men and women in my care belong to but one of many factions. Simply put, I can only speak for the people of Rhalgr's Reach. Now, I have every intention of appealing to the others, and I expect many will agree, but it will take time, and I cannot guarantee universal support.
Understood. I shall see that the Alliance is under no misapprehensions as to your position.
Much obliged. But that's not the whole of it. As you can imagine, the loss of those who cast their lot with the Griffin left us short on numbers. Some of our most trusted veterans died of the war. We've had to fill their posts with the young and inexperienced. Frankly, everything's in a right bloody mess.
Oh, we'd be more than happy to help you get back on your feet. If we're going to work together, we'll be doing ourselves a favor.
Well, there's no shortage of work to be done, that's for sure. We're in dire need of new blood, too.
Ishtola and I could lend a hand in the infirmary. From what I saw, they could do with a few more healers.
Very well. I, for my part, shall return to the Rising Stones. I'm certain there are others among the Scions who would welcome the opportunity to fight for Alamegan liberation.
You know, Final Fantasy XIV should just be labeled Alphinode's Journey of Finding His Balls.
Is there anything else we can do to help?
I had something else in mind for you, Lot. Monargo and Methrid will tell you more.
Understood. We won't let you down.
Methrid, wasn't he one of the guys I helped back in Quarry Mill to help his friend? Didn't I make medicine for his friend who turned out to be the false griffin? Yeah, if you're here, you know this already. Alright. So, Monago and Methrid are to be our keepers. Knowing not of what they require, one task is as good as the other. Make your choice. I'm gonna choose the Savage Aim Materia because those other things suck. Your Aether Compass may now be used to locate other Aether currents in your regions. Awesome. I think I still have mine. I do! So I gotta put it back on my hotbar. What's this? Flawless Earth Crystal. This unblemished Earth Crystal is the main component used in the ritual the kobolds perform to summon Titan. Wonder why I have that. Wonder how I got that. Sights of Crimson. Okay, so that must be the sightseeing log. Let's go up. Let's go unlock the sightseeing log real quick, and then we'll pick up the next. Actually, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna pick up the sightseeing log, then we're gonna take a quick break, because I want to eat my yummy yummy food, and then we'll pick up at the MSQ. So now we're going to be able to track our ether currents again. So we'll be able to, I guess we'll be able to fly in Stormblood, which is nice. Hopefully they didn't make these fucking areas like they did in Heavensward, where it was obvious they only made it for flying. Alright, so yep. There is a sightseeing log, unless I'm mistaken. Do you perchance know a woman named Milith? Probably. That sounds familiar. Oh, Milith is my niece, lest you wonder, and she has told me much more about you in her letters. But I'll wear my manners. Rhalgr Ironheart at your service. I'm an explorer like most of the clan, and my niece bade me to share with you such knowledge I've accumulated here in the Manger log. So we'll be able to do more sightseeing stuff. Yay! Sorry. My explorations have taken me far and wide, but my dearest to my heart are the regions of Alamigo, beaches in their ruggedness, and the lands of the far east glorious in their diversity. There are many wondrous sights to be seen in these places, and I've written down the directions to them. Some will provide more difficult to reach than others, but if you're even half as resourceful as Milith says you are, I'm confident you will find them all. And with that, I shall leave you to resume your adventures. Go forth, my friend, and take in such breathtaking vistas as even my father, the great Rhalgr Ironheart, could not see in his lifetime. Yay. So that's expanded. Alright, so we are gonna take a quick break, and then we're gonna continue on with the MSQ. So I am Zilzin Ziltor, and we will pick up later. Bye!